Apparently, we have another ending unlocked this time after the Dio ending. Baby. Oh, is it working? Is it actually working? Because it's not working on my end. Can you see me? I don't see anything. I see offline. Are they undead? Oh yeah, Beast almost died. He almost got hit by a car. Like, for real. I mean, unless you're lying. For real. Coming back from bowling. How was your bowling, by the way? I can see you. Okay, I can't see anything. I don't know what's up with it, but if it's working, I'm not gonna complain. Cool. I don't need to see anything. I'm supposed to be doing this blind anyway. Let's just click all over the screen. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, no, not joking at all. Well, it's working there. Okay, I don't know. My computer's just having issues. But what else is new? Boop. Oh, hey. No, everything else is fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna mess with it. Thank you for your concern, sir. Me too. I know you will. I go into this full and well aware that I have it coming to me should it fail. I always feel off. You like my Mario shirt? I love this shirt. This gum has nothing to do with Mario. But that shit, nah. Nah, let's not do any dying, please. I'm good for that. Good for none of that. Just resume. Yes, you're gonna make me watch the video again. 2028. Like 10 years from now. Just saying. You explore. We can go for the unlocked ending. May as well. I mean, because we're filling in a lot of blanks here. We did a really big chunk last time, actually. Did all of that. So we just got to tie up this little nugget here. This little nugget here. Everything else, we gotta work our way down. And yeah, we still got this blip. This bloop. Where am I going? We're getting there, though. Right 3 lines. Green question mark box. This one? Maybe this one, right? Considering Well, I don't know. This is a question. What? Wait, what? Left branch on the right side? What? Yay, directions. We're off to a great start. See, this is why why going blind is better. You try to give me directions and then I get confused. Oh, let's see. Yeah, blue route, right side. Right, yes. Yes, it is. I totally agree. What? Oh, sorry. Sorry. So it's one of those. I understand. Okay, this one. Yes. Okay. Blue door, green question mark. Gotcha. Oh, lock number 4. Cool. So we will pick up from here. Good
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
deal. Okay.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
On her way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Lucas.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I
She will
said
probably
before,
die.
there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have
Want to name a
antibodies
new
that can
character
fight off Radical
Immunogoblin.
6.
If for some reason this doesn't work, then the website
Those
lied. Oh,
antibodies
good.
are the basis for Excelivir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can you stick them in them?
Right, I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately,
They can't.
correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off his bed. Quark shifted slightly in Tenmyoji's arms, moving him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. It's drugs. Penthouse slowly picked it up. Oh, that's right, he has the Excelivir.
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on, there's a name on the label.
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
And he, like, just had it.
Why did Quark have
Right, a gun.
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier
We
when?
explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket. Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Yours look more like squirt guns.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
Yeah, we've already done the lab.
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun, and the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and stepped back for a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
You think there might be more back at the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save
And
one
what are
of
we
them.
going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
Don't know. That's, I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save them both. It was there. I knew it. Okay. Globulator.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
Yeah. So it's a
Yeah.
copy machine, an antibody copy
Probably
machine?
copies IG, whatever that is.
Any
Who
ideas?
knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
I wish. I've been on an ice cream kick lately, actually. It's very unhealthy. That's it, I've got it! The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replication machine. That's a mouth.
What?
It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna's just said Excelivir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Excelivir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG Replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did though.
Exactly. My question is,
And we beat
how
the
do
lock.
you know about it, Sigma?
Yay! New ending. I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No, Dia was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir.
Knock of Doom!
That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah. No time to waste.
We all nodded. But we can't leave them here alone. Luna, do you think you can stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. You are such a nerd. I am a nerd. Hey, little piggy. Hey, hi, pig. Love Invader Zim. I will totally be a nerd if that's what that means. Laboratory. I just feel good. Bro, my soul feels violated.
So this is the lab, huh?
I love my little girl. I have a thing for tiny bobbleheads. I also have a Squirtle. Tiny bobbleheads. Get away. Yes, this
Yes.
is the lab.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
It's over here.
So this can copy the Excelivir?
Think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. I carefully lowered a small vial of Excelivir into the slot on the side of the moon. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go.
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Press the button. And pressed. Did it work? Yes?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary. Is it really that easy? I reached down and pulled both vials from the machine and intended to sift them deftly into my pocket. Gosh.
What happened?
Did you really just drop one?
You dropped one of them?
Yeah, just one
What
though.
in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
If it'd broken, then we would have just made another copy. Before Tenmyoji could reply, Fi spoke. That was ridiculous.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear her voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
What?
Take a look.
She slid back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. Oh, that's right. Bomb. Forgot about the bombs. It had been a minute.
Whoa. Really? That makes two then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
I honestly did. We haven't heard about the bombs in a minute. We were all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane!
Right, and then
Listen to yourself! There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
Tenmyoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up.
Hey, what's this thing?
Turned in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look-see.
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out from her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. No slot for insertion. Oop, no dice. We'll need to plug it into something that can read a memory card, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Come on, if I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
Don't
closes.
consider me a suspect! Right, exactly. Let's not
All
be suspicious or
players, if-
anything.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
So we'll go back to the infirmary, give them the Excelivir, and then head to the Floor A warehouse.
Right.
Hey-ho.
This ought to do it.
That is where you're wrong.
It might take a little while, but they should
I will
recover.
always find the slots. Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. She carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we were in the laboratory, Luna had moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. How is that shirt still working for her, dude? We got total side boob going. The madness I'd seen on her face before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
It's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, what a relief. I was really worried.
Clover grinned. Gave her a reassuring pat on the back.
5 minutes.
Hey there, chum. We still gotta
All right,
go vote.
everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on. Floor A warehouse is waiting. Where's Tenmyoji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know what happens then.
And you're just not gonna kill
I
somebody?
want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
This will be a tough
If
one
one
then.
of them can get the other to Ally, and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points.
And Kay
Look,
is
Kay,
an ass
I
nugget.
know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
Oh lord. Still best
1
ever.
minute
The best part of the whole
remains
game
until
probably is gonna be
Amberdex
when
game
Kay wrote that
polling
little electronic
closes.
ride.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now!
Indeed. Shall we?
Alright, counting from the left, Dio went into room 3, Kay went into room 4, and Phi and Clover went into rooms 5 and 6 respectively. That left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking this one to the far
Sounds
left?
good.
With that settled, we headed into the AB room number 1. Behind door number 1. So does this decision necessarily matter?
30 seconds remain until Amberdex game polling closes.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary. So,
You're saying we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to default to that anyway.
yes.
I know. It's not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonra game didn't seem so scary.
10
That's
seconds
scary.
remain
You can't trust Luna.
until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8,
So just pick
7,
whatever I want to start,
6,
so. Gotcha.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no, I understand that. I just thought we were trying to get to a specific ending. Which is what I am actually wondering. Although it does seem really, really shitty to betray somebody who can't vote. We're gonna not be terrible people
Round
today.
2 of the result. Thank you, Ambidex.
Luna and I stepped out of the AV room.
Okay.
Results.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex
Right.
game. Please.
I mean, what else are you actually supposed to do? You only pick betray just to get the ending. That's terrible. Wait. What? What? What the hell just happened?
Points have been. Please.
Yeah, what? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. Like, all of... What? That's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic. So for real, this again. My vision started to blur. When I tried to think, I felt my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble. They gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma!
What the hell?
Hang on! Oh no!
This is a total butt. This is the butt ending. Like, what is that shit?
Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. It was only me! Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all, and yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. The world was gradually growing black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in the last moment after Luna and I had entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? The darkness closed over my mind as well, and my questions were gone forever. Great! The end. Stream over. That was a terrible ending! What was that? Oh, it was all a dream! Assholes. Might as well have been. That was a cop-out ending. What the hell was that? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Wow. Who'd have thunk? Okay. Yeah, now I am gonna betray her, man. I just hate everybody. Every time I try to like anybody, I can't like anybody.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling.
Go. Yeah, betray that bitch. There we go.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting.
Because you didn't just see what I just saw. That's what. There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked betray instead. It had almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Perhaps I'd been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that would have moved my fingers to the betray button against my will. Right. Well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just
No, we don't.
simple math.
The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran towards the projector, anything to get away from those eyes.
Results from round 2.
No,
Will
right.
Ambidex, please.
Yeah, everybody betrays everybody.
Points, please.
Still, though, was it possible? I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. How can Alice's vote be betray? That's not possible. And there she is. She was standing inside the second room from the left, the room that should have been empty. My mind was still reeling. Where'd she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move towards us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. It seemed we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me, a coward? You got some balls saying that to me after you picked betray. When are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
Apparently. So you showed up right after we'd gone into the AB room?
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I had picked ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do,
So
right?
what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. Just admit it. You're planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell
That
the
is
truth.
the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Fi and
Yes,
Dio.
if Dia had chosen ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen ally, Dia would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked.
Right?
If either one had chosen ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
I turned to look at the results again. Before, I'd only looked at my own. I hadn't realized that there was only one word all across the roster: betray. Whatever trust we'd managed to build had fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. It Had it been the bombs? Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, it kept us, we'd never managed to escape. We'd be trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Something had to be done. Closed my eyes and took a deep breath. Alright guys, pay attention. We've probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together. Might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Well, in that case...
E2,
yeah,
B5.
sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. D and K-O... Wow, D-O and K quickly followed suit. English!
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here. Come on, Clover. Let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming! Are you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched them walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared. And here we have the everyone is a dick ending.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave too?
No.
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know, but I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something, right?
My chest hurt, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prickle the corners of my eyes. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything else to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates round through Star Keys. There is no the Ambidex.
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair.
The others
it could
are.
be anything, I suppose. We won't know until we have a look.
Yeah. About 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So what should we do now?
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. Won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Getting out, you would think. Yeah, but we've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. That seemed like a pretty clear goal to me, but everybody chose betray, including me.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
Enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Accelevier. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together against them. But how do we figure out who it is?
Well, do you have any clues?
Well, no. Why would I just happen to have... Here you go! Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. The memory card! I pulled it out of my pocket and held it towards her.
What's this?
I told you, a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it. Yeah, I don't know what's on it though. We couldn't find any of the memory card.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something.
Go.
Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Dio and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes, I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Yay! See, Luna's got this all worked out. Luna and I exploded into the infirmary, nearly running Alice and Clover and Tenryoji. Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we'd left him asleep on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort, then thought better of it. If I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card and how we'd come to the infirmary in hopes that we would discover the contents of the latter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Can we just have that on repeat?
Go ahead.
Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot under the screen exactly the right size to fit a memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. Wow.
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of code or something?
It doesn't look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there?
No, it doesn't look like it.
So all we got is this gibberish. Hey, Alice, you haven't said anything for a while. What's up?
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Can't wait till you get to the focus of this ending. Cool. Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side.
I believe this is an encoded message from a terrorist organization.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
Yep. Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like I'd heard that name before.
What are the Myrmidons?
Huh.
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
Have we heard of that
thing we're looking
before?
at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb?
It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course,
By
but
Dio.
it seems likely.
Dio is planting the bombs. Damn. I've got a ton of questions for you, but let me start with this one. What the heck does this thing say?
I don't know. How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do then. We can come back to that code stuff later. I've got another question. Who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code? You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm not.
And for all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please tell us. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. We have too little information. We need your help. Fine. You won't tell us about yourself? Then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she leapt up and ran out of the room. I took off after her. Did I really?
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what
then
you know.
Why don't you just ask Clover? You already
Clover?
know she works with me.
Well,
then why don't you...
I wanted to hear it from
Why?
you. That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm just curious about you.
What are you talking about?
She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. Oh. Ho ho ho. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
You mean in the
Yes.
AB game?
I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
What do you
I remember
mean?
hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It was like watching a video
Radical
on
sick.
fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain.
Bitches love flowers.
I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical
Yes,
Six.
I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared.
Well, awesome.
See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it!
Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell? Alice, I'm not gonna kill you. I don't even hate
You're
you.
lying. I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek, then another and another, leaving shining lines across her face. When I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and wiped off the taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this? You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
Oh, that's disturbing. That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your
Yes.
dad? Did they have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Yeah,
Keep your mouth
come on.
shut. I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Myrmidons. Deal?
Yeah, dude. Sure, my
Really?
lips are sealed. What crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good. All right, then.
Alice took a deep breath and began. Oh, this is going to be one of those long ones. Oh. Alright. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the US. My father was a scientist and his field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which is why we moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problem adapting to life in the United States. But my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have made her incredibly difficult for her. As a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away, she did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought that she was alone, the mask would fall away and in every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish for anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math, earned a full ride scholarship straight out of high school, and spent the next several years studying. After graduation, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have the resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time that name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now, at least I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding. But trying to pin any kind of misdeeds onto the cult's leader, a man named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brother is supposed to be a fairly advanced in years, and rumors say that he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then one day I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. Headed out immediately. Right. So all of a sudden, it all starts coming together. The pieces. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I'd expected. They told me they had been locked up inside of the very building I had been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priority shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people who were chasing, who I was certain were the Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to the SOIS headquarters. Decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had investigated this particular event were not connected to them. Really? Yeah, that's weird, James Heath. That sucks. I've actually, been on for an hour. Hi, Boo. What did you do? We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years ago prior was connected to the Soul. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll call him, for now, H, had been bound and placed in the trunk. Damn, a shiny Larvitar. Very nice. That's jealous. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul, and very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently it had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called morphogenetic field. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try to give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler just to call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before, and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by members of Free the Soul. Roggenrola always makes me think of ravioli. And I'm not sure whose ending this is yet. Probably Alice's, though. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. Thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with a threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. It was assigned to be her commanding officer. I'd hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that's what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last in the basement room I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. Yay, Mew! Love Mew. Wow, it was my father. He looked as if he had just been dumped there, and when I got to his body, it was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover was captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell the masters at the SYS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was. That was why they killed him. Perhaps they thought that they were sending a message to me, or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I at least had been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me that there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were two round rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. Aw, they were the first tears I'd shed in the operation had started, and there were no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monster who'd put my father through this. They destroyed my family, and I would make them pay even if I had to die doing it. That night I made a promise to myself that I would avenge my father. I didn't take long to figure out that the number he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was my mother's load who had been working for the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things were turning. Knowing he was going to die, he had written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time our operation would succeed. This time I wouldn't let my attempt put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. And the rest is history. Yeah, so you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB.
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs, and based off the codes we found, it's pretty clear that the person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
I know. Or at least one of them. Right? And I agree that we need to figure out who
What
they
do you
are.
propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about, right? We all are. That's what I don't like. It can't possibly be just him to have so many endings still, right? You know, that's where I'm starting to wonder.
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do
I
that?
told you, we need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's
a key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be... Oh, yeah. Oh god. Am I supposed to, like, write that down or anything? The one thing I don't like about this game is I never know what I need and what I
don't. What the hell?
Achievement unlocked! I was almost as surprised as she was. The numbers I had just kind of appeared in my mind, and I was saying them before I knew what was going on. Alice looked at me incredulously and stared back.
Wait, can you say that again?
Yeah, blah. Bunch of numbers?
That's 198,449,351 to the third power. That number you just told me.
What?
Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
Okay. You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it, right? Like, if you had 30, then you'd get 2 times 3 times 5,
exactly.
Right?
You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying that, yeah, 198,449,351 is a prime? And if you multiply it by yourself 3 times, you'd get this big-ass number right here.
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all of that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
What? No way, that is impossible.
I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too. Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That it just to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Could you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was... Yeah, all of that.
And the second row?
I think, yeah. Bill was worth blah, 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 blah. Then they just repeat.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode that?
You use 198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
How do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
Yeah, I ran over what she said in my head. The prime number Alice had given me. 1,980,401. So, what would you get if we picked up the letters she explained? The first letter would be the top left. Then you move over 9 to the right, which would give you O. Then 8 more to the right. Eventually, we'd get a word. And that word was... Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. So it would be wise to solve it now. Remember, the key, it's like it makes you write down this key. 198449351. Oh, go back. Didn't mean to click on it. Now we're gonna have to like pull that up somewhere. Why does it do that? Won't let you go back. Didn't mean to hit it. Right. I just have to bring it up. Bad part was I wasn't trying to. I was trying to get my pen. Eeh. There we go. See, just gonna use the picture. Still doing it. 5, 6. Is him. And 4. That's not cheating at all. It's not the answer. It's the board. 8 is M, 4, 1, 4 is P. P is 1, 9. Her character memorized it. She can too. Bullshit. Hockey mushrooms. Huh. Did you see that? You're nuts. That was that good, we would have been. That one was better, actually. Supposed to be an actual word? It almost looked like a word, and then it doesn't all of a sudden. That other one was too small. Yeah, no, I gotcha. If it's not... like, something like... Or... missing one somewhere, hold on. Eight. M. E. Trying to cross it off on my phone. And then does it want you to read it a different way? Is oh, the O. Okay, the E T 5 over 1 is D. Oh, okay. Duh. Should have just spelled it out, really. There we go. Problem solved. Solving the problem. I did it!
Completed? Are you sure?
Yeah, I did exactly what you told me to do, and the word I got is completed. Well, actually, it's completed. The code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you.
I'm definitely
All right,
certain.
then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
What? Aside from the obvious, you mean? So that's what the transmitter was for?
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly my mind was full of memories that hadn't been there a moment before. It was like a wave had crashed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Everybody dying. Yeah, and Dio.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete.
These are why they're locked in.
These 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh.
Oh boy. Damn it! Why hadn't I realized it before? At least I remembered it now. Dio was a member of the Myrmidons, and not just any member. He was their leader. That means he had to be the one who planted the bombs. Thank you!
Hey, are you listening to me?
Apparently.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane, even if I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
No. If I was, do you really think I'd reveal myself like this? Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We're all
Really?
down in the Floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Clark.
Why?
We've still got 45 minutes until the white door's open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you, Kay, and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the Floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. Well, all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
Why?
What?
Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of the fight. Even though Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen Betray. They started to fight, and since Dio had pressed Betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged into it.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. Her choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh! Just come with me! Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Okay,
Coming.
let's go. Tenmyoji gonna snap and kill somebody? All four of them were still where we are when we had arrived. It seems to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. It felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into fists at his sides. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. The whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. The best thing for us to do right now is to trust each other and get through this. Ordered a pizza! Very accomplishing.
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right. This isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps. But I think that's better than merely killing someone.
So we did have pancakes this morning.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Oh, god damn it, enough already! I roared with a fury and my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was ever going to be able to take control of the situation. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What?
Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or I guess I should say Dio's mouth.
What are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Sigma has spoken. Yes,
Hey,
I do.
If you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a
Oh
fact.
yeah? Where the hell'd you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. Was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, Dio, or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. Keep an eye on you. It was quick, but just for a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I left on the moment with weakness like a hungry dog on steak. Fine, skepticism is understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. Told Dio about Brother's background and how his young brother, Left, had been murdered, I'd mentioned. Casually, that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this? Yeah, bunch of numbers. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that and you'll get 1,984,493. 1 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know
What?
that?
No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
Said! Why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
Heh. I grinned.
Wait.
Spilling the beans
The
on
hell?
himself. Awesome.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen
What the
Brother.
hell was all that? How did you know all those things?
Dunno, maybe I was divinely inspired.
Give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Phi and Kay about the memory card and the number 2 bomb. About the organization code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So you mean to say someone from the
Yeah.
Myrmidons planted the bombs?
He remembered it. He's starting to remember these alternate.
And Dio pretty much
planes.
just admitted to doing it?
Wrecked! Facts, right? Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. Oh, is Alice gonna kill Dio? He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there.
Oh, uh-oh. Never mind, maybe we're just gonna explode.
I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean
Yeah.
there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly. I planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power.
Oh, shit.
Those go off and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you forgetting something?
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
Yeah, I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face as he dodged. Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him!
Right! Sigma, catch!
Huh? Oh god. Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me, scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it!
You got a wild shiny? What'd you get?
Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
You, sir, are the asshole. Yelling didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered, or did he just have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have time to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash.
Ha!
Oh, great.
Serves you right.
Shiny Sneasel? Awesome.
What are you?
You! Her! All of you! God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma?
Yeah?
You activated it. If
Ow.
it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard.
Awesome.
Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now.
Good job.
Bombs are gonna go off no matter
Congrats. This sucks.
what. About 30 minutes.
30
So I have
minutes.
to go deactivate a bomb?
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already.
First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Yeah.
Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course. That's the plan.
Right.
Please, stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll
Break
tell you.
it, Pepe Le Pew!
It's in my coat, in the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After
It's no
a few
use.
minutes,
There's nothing
there.
here.
Yeah.
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover pulled her hand from her pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. Yeah, exactly. Suddenly, he moved, his right hand sneaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately, he grimaced in pain. Yeah, he's killing himself, you idiots. No, random shiny encounters are always crazy. Yeah, damn it, Clover.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out of the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by his hair and he stood him up. What the hell are you doing? Where is the input device?
Lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC
Oh, that thing again, huh?
MR.
What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile.
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
That's convenient. So, 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio has a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves and sat back on her heels frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
She looked pale.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Me and you. Do-do-do-do-do. We all took off on a run, heading in different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. This is probably going to be bad. Yep. We're all gonna die. Then the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic door 5 minutes.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they the doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. Just like this, go blam! My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness, neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Everybody dies! Yep. That was the Alice end. That's what I thought it was. And the Alice end, everyone dies. The end. Got another one to tack up there. Leaves us with 5 character endings still to go. Alice ending! Yay! See, so we know for a fact that this is just the bad Clover ending. And this is the bad Dio ending. Still don't have Kay. We still never figure out what happens to Quark. We don't have the Tenmyoji ending. So I think... we got these 2 are the same, and then we got this one, which clearly has some big old long drawn out something or other. Let's start here. Do that big old one. See how far we can get into it. Still got an hour, so we could probably still knock some stuff out.
Chromatic door 5 minutes.
Hey, the doors are open.
Yeah, we definitely gotta skip all this. I don't know. This? No? Maybe? I don't know. Where's it trying to take me? I don't need to go through the red door. I need to go through a different door. I go through the red door, it's just gonna take me down the path that I've been through again, although I do have 2 locks down here? No, no what? Oh, just pick no? Okay.
Why not?
Oh no. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
Thought about it. Luna and I would end up here with Clover. We go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we go through the blue door with Alice. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't need to go through the red door. Necessarily matter? Oh. Did it? That's what I thought. That's what I was about doing. So. On option A, I'll take Clover and go
What
through the
gives you
green
the
door.
power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh! Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
Right, moving on along. Red door, blue door, we're going.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
The foot keeps itching.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Why do
Clover,
I
try
have to
pulling
do
that
it?
lever. It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. It's kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle. Yes.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
Kind of grossing me out.
I know you're probably still thinking of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman
You're not
sometime.
making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Have you done this before? You just start at the base and work your way up and then give it a good tug once you get to the top.
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself?
Thank you for the host, Manny.
Just leave me
Very
and Luna out
appreciate
of
it.
your sick fantasies, you creep.
Hilarious. Fine, but I won't like it. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage.
Oh. One of the doors opened.
Yeah, just the one on the left.
We might as well go through it.
Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. Think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover? Just do it really fast. You think you can manage? Yeah, just jump up and down once.
You are disgusting.
You missed the. Why did you walk away? Fail Beast. You'll have to watch the video. That was excellent. Beast is like, I just missed the best part of the whole game. I'm like, why did you walk away? You set that up. Oh, pizza. Right. Right, I understand.
So this
Right?
is the... That's what it said on the door after all, but...
I guess we haven't actually done this puzzle.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna have to do a
didn't really
puzzle.
expect it to be so archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some
I agree.
here. Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Alright, so I am actually have to do a puzzle. See if I can get this done in an hour. Hi, up there. Need a ladder, I guess. Oh god, he said, oh, it's the archives. That's bad. Notebook paper, got a blue dye. A music box. Cylinder has been fixed. At least it's not the fucking pantry, I know. Books are in Latin. Got some more scales over here. Got a red dye. A weight. And a screwdriver. Is that what I needed for this thing? Yeah. I already know I'm gonna have to combine that with the ink. That was like classic, dude. Literally. Can I just... Eh? Yeah, that one's like one of the easiest puzzles ever is when you use the music box cylinder to get some kind of code. Ooh. You look out of place. To the sun? Oh, that's gonna be important. And Lion D0703. Yep, right there, right there. Go, stop talking! Yeah, see, to the sun. Go up? Go up the stairway. Oh, okay. Can do. There it is. Looks like some kind of chart. Says, oh, management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got letters A, B, C, D, and numbers 1 through 8 vertically. Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on each side and wider ones in the middle. Shaped just like the diagram on the chart. There's a blue slot. We gotta put something in the slot. I can't get up to the lion. Oh. Green dye. So it's gonna be a blue number plus a green number times a red number. Need to get that lock off so we can open the box. As puzzles go, it's pretty straightforward. You need to write 5-digit number. Where is... Sort the books first. Trying to find where that music thing... I have to find something to put in here before I can sort the books? Let's replace them with the books on the shelves or something. Okay, do I need to put the books back on the right shelf, I guess is what it means? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Needs to be A5? Maybe? Stop the sun for the... Yeah, I figured it was something like that. I wish I'd paid more attention to where I'd picked them up from now. Didn't do anything, so which one's wrong order? One. A5? Switch blue and red? Okay. That was something. No? Is it A05? A5. Oh, gotcha. Bless you. Come, Bookie. There we go. Thank you. I was close. I had them a little crisscrossed. I don't really know how. Okay. Alright. Guess it was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. Well, if they're nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Right. Go back. Well, with a big skirt like that, it might kind of get dangerous. Oh, if I hack it up, I think it should be, and I think there's somebody down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. Sigma, what are you doing? I, lost a contact. You don't wear any! You climb! Okay. Doll? Right. The only thing that's up here. Can't really go further, this is a dead end. No puzzles or anything like that? Just that stuffed animal? Yeah. The chip in it. The funny looking dog. I'm pretty sure that's a lion. That's a lion? It doesn't really look like one. No, that's a lion. There's a zipper on its back. Oh. Again. The blue chippy can go right here. Oh, okay. Roll the 6 dice to move. Go, choose which die you would like to move by clicking it. Roll in vertically or horizontally by clicking and dragging the mouse. Is it supposed to? Fine. I've still, yeah, still got weights. Oh, there it is. I don't know. So that leaves me with this one. Ah. Knew we were gonna have to do something with the weights because we had to do that last time. Well, the scales a die and a weigh on it that we found it. 3 dice, so you should be able to figure out what they weigh using the weight. You can place the dice by dragging them to where you want them. Press the check button, the scale will compare their weight. When the scale is activated, the check button switches to the reset button. The reset button to move on to another measure. Cool deal. I can, is less than 50 kilograms. Blue is less. And red weighs exactly 50. Green is more, blue is brewer's resh. Green is more than 50k. Yes. Yes, there's. Was it? Fine. By how much more? I mean, doesn't tell you. No, they weigh more. So, and then this code says blue plus green times red. That's kind of what I'd started wondering, Jamesy. So green, so blue is gonna weigh the most. Assume. Nope. Yep, blue weighs the most. And green weighs more than red. Blue's more than red. I did weigh the red against the green. Yeah. Green is more than red, but less than blue. And they're both over 50 grams. What? Yeah, red's 50, green's more. That's what I'm not getting those and not telling you. Oh. Yeah, you could do more than one. The black, I know what the weight is, you ding dong. Sorry, I just misread it. Do that. Yeah. So it would make green 100. Yeah, I didn't know you could put them on the same doodad. So that's still more. So are they in? I guess they're in increments of 50. So it'd be 150. Now do red, green versus blue. Yeah, 150. Okay. I just did it a little backwards, but I got the gist of it, which means So 150 plus 100 is 250 times 50. 12,500. No, maybe. Oh, no, that's where, never mind. I see that. I gotcha. No, hold on. Blue is 150. Plus 100, that's 250. 250 times red, which is 50. I don't know, 5,000? Oh, duh. God, like I see, I don't know everything about order operations. Yep, parentheses, yep. Multiply, divide, addition, subtraction. Yeah, so 5,000. Yep. PEMDAS. $5,000 plus 5,1. It only gives me 4. I'm confused. No. It only gives me 4. That 5. I know it shouldn't be that hard, but if we've got... Yeah, we can try. I mean, because I got the same number. So why would it be that simple? That's just silly. A book with a bookmark. Can't read it. I think it's Latin. Oh yeah, that book. Because it always is. I know. That's what's ridiculous. Water. Water. Ah, gotcha. So this is how we have to roll the dice? He's the ultimate problem solver. He's the ultimate has played this game before. Alright, where's the little dice dicky? Maybe, anyway. No, no. Up, thank you. Does it have to be on a specific number? Oh, surely. Go that way. No. Okay, no, good deal. Yay! We did a thing! What is this shade that I feel? So was there like another bookmark? Or do we switch the books around? Or is there a different... No, there's nothing else in here. Oh, I forgot about the ink paper. Use it to do what, though? I'm confused. I'll use it for... what? Got the little dice right here. We got another square right here. Square. You can play connect the dots. It's a face. This guy's screaming. Here. That's what I took from this. Boop. Or they look like why? Yeah. Wait, write this down. How am I supposed to write this down? Faces of a die. So 3? I was joking, not joking, but yeah, okay, so 6, 5, 4. Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. Huh, holy shit. You know, sometimes I have to make it worse on you just to make it worse on you, right? Oh, I was trying to... No. Down to 6. Get over there. Oh god. I hate this dice. Can't make him turn. It's gonna drive me bonkers. Alright, 6. Alright, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Blue 6. And then I need a red the 5. And there's the red 5. A green 4. Love and hate me, you're still here. Oh, damn. 4. Hi. Oh, 4. Be a... How? Yes! Always! 2. Blue 2. Oh. Sad. No. 2. At war with my nice side. Ah. Oh no, wait, that was supposed to be a red 2. Never mind. Hold up. I love how I managed to make that work, though. Damn it. Bitter. Very bitter. Oh, did I... Yeah, I wasn't done. Damn it. Is there... I was like, I didn't even... How did I get it? You suck. Suck. Damn it, now I gotta start that all over. That was such an asshole move. Oh my god. Oh my god. It either have to be a 1 or a 6. Well, green has to be a 3. Damn it. Damn it. My life. Oh. Damn it. That way. Alright, 3. That way it doesn't solve early. Yeah, that sucked. I did not mean to do that. Alright, blue. Gotta be a 1. I just needed to be straight up. Red over here needed to be a 2. Like, it's just a matter of flipping. Oh, damn it. There's the other way. This is gonna be... This is exacerbating. Damn it! Or two. Suck ass. Either have to be a 2 or a 5. And there's the 2. No puzzle, just Haley versus 6 dice. It's just getting them to flip the right way in the right order without getting it to go off. Oh no, this could be terrible. This could be like, yeah, I got like 20 minutes. No. Five. There was my 1. Yay. Oh, I know, that's been ages, hadn't it? No, this could be, Alright, there's 1. Oh, thank, sweet. Fucking baby Jesus. Alright. I need a green 4. Green 4. Yeah, the A for effort, but yeah, you know. There's my red 2. Or somehow. No. 4. Alright. 3, 1, 4. You gotta be... Yeah, you gotta be a 6. Go. Alright, home stretch. Home stretch. Oh, hold on. No, that's what I'm trying to do. Go the right. Woo! Okay. Finally got it. All right. All right. Let's go. That's not the safe. Hey, actually did it. I did. Alright. Our stuff and things. Our map. Ambidex keys. Oh, gotcha. It's just a matter of learning how to finagle them. Piece of paper with more, yeah, with the AB game rules. And the exit key. And the gold key. Alright. Now that one really wasn't as bad as some of the other rooms, though. I found it! Found it! Where is my dog? Boba! Maybe he took himself in the bedroom.
Is this another warehouse?
It
looks like it.
It's like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
What does it
weird.
mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is yeah, I mean... Yeah, Matt for Remember the Death or Don't Forget Your Immortality. The other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
Conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, this is a big 9 on the other door. Guess that means this door isn't
I don't
important.
see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not
Of
open.
course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. They must be the next set of chromatic doors you're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case,
Re-explaining.
we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voices of the announcer echoed through.
An ambidex gate has 40...
Theo, open the door again.
Someone on one of the... All they'd need is...
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Doorway down. Just weird to look back there and not see him. Might have gone to the room though. Looked out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice.
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have
Why?
a problem.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about this because we thought it was common
Sigma's
sense.
right. We were able to get back quickly, but
Definitely.
the others could still be stuck somewhere.
Oh, look, there you are. Oh, Dad, hi. No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here. Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Miyuji shoved Kay aside, looked through the yellow door. Yeah. Same stuff, different color door.
Quark.
There we go. In the archives, I thought it was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there. Yeah.
What about, was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Miyuji slumped to the ground. Defeated. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
And now he's gonna try and kill himself again. And now Alice is gonna go limp. Here, where'd she go? No point in complaining. I need to look somewhere else. See how much I can get through. Screw you, pantry. Alice, Miyuji, and Dio search this room. Need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, nobody's around to stop her. She'll kill herself. Decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had been going after passing the door. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere. Air was filled with fresh scent of it growing, underlay with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay had said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. Bad. Searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I'd hoped that nothing had happened to her. Searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. It just depends on how soon it's reachable. Hockey's not on until tomorrow night. Yeah. Lord help us. If anyone's here, I should rude. She's gonna be dead. First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I just stopped short. My body refused to move. How did this happen? Of course, one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put my hands hard against my chest wall to steady myself, and the heart thundered in my chest. Pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Gotcha. Was it gonna lock us? Something in my brain snapped. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. Oh, when I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Oh, it really is a game over. Oh, it's a lock screen. Oh, okay. Well, it'd be pretty easy to assume that she stabbed herself since she was supposed to be so sick. Like I said, that'll work anyway. That's a good stop point. I didn't realize that it was actually... So I guess we just got, like, stabbed in the back of the head by something. I don't really know. So we actually just hit the lock, huh? Lock means that there is a part of the story down another line that I have to have the information from in order for it to allow me to keep going down this separate plane of time. I don't have enough information. It would give me too many spoilers if I kept going. Like that Dio ending that we just got today. Or Alice's ending, actually. We unlocked Alice's ending because we unlocked Dio's ending, because that gave us all the information about the Myrmidons. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Thank you, guys! Yeah, we're ending now. Go wrap up. Still got some stuff to do, things to plan, dinner to eat. Disney in 4 days! There's no killing in Disney. That's a total lie. I've been watching a different Disney movie every night, and there is so much messed up stuff that you don't really pick up on when you're a kid. And they couldn't even make movies like this anymore. People would get in trouble if they made movies like they did used to. Like, Bambi is terrible. I didn't watch Bambi, but it's so sad. I watched Lilo and Stitch earlier, actually. It was fantastic. But I digress. Alright, guys. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Beast, I'm glad you're not dead. I very much appreciate it. But both of y'all, take care. I will see you later.